Thank you so much, my young brother, Professor Bao. I have to go through the protocol. The Archbishop, did we welcome the Archbishop warmly? No, let's appreciate the Archbishop. It's not every day that you sit with the Archbishop for hours. And we are blessed, sir, to host you at the Mbarara campus. The clergy, thank you so much. We're at your feet. We are blessed to have you, and thank you for the services that you offer. Reverend Alan, thank you so much. And Sheikh, thank you for joining this service. We do appreciate you. The representative of, the chairman LC5, let's appreciate the chair LC5, is also our landlord. Thank you so much for being a good landlord. We have another landlord in Arua. Last week they told me that URA has closed the offices because the landlord has not paid taxes. So I had to pay taxes for the offices to be opened. You have done us great, Chair, and we appreciate you. The Deputy Mayor of Mbarara District, we appreciate you. Take our warm greetings to the Mayor that MUBS appreciates you. The Chief of Mbarara Campus, Atsime, stand up and we appreciate you. In his own way, he has delivered. I want to thank you. Thank you so much. The Chief Emeritus, my brother, Pontius Vyarugaba, thank you so much. What an honor to find the outgoing and the incoming, the two chiefs sitting together. It's not common in Uganda, as you know. Thank you so much, Pontius. The management of Mbarara, I'm happy you appreciate the decision I took to transfer Mutevi to Mbarara. Mutevi, Porot, stand up and we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for managing the campus. And all staff, my staff, I like you so much. Stand up. Stand up and the students clap for you. Thank you, my staff. Thank you for doing a good job. I'm proud of you. The Guide Prime Minister, both the one who is coming in and the one who is going. Thank you, Simile, the outgoing. I left you here and I've heard good news about you. Thank you for managing the students very well. All the student leaders, all the people that have been baptized and confirmed, and your parents, all the guests who are here, the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm humbled to be here to welcome Your Grace, the Archbishop, to Makerere University Business School. Welcome. History has been made. Thank you. I want to appreciate the people of Mbarara for welcoming MUBS, especially giving us land and supporting us. What you are doing is right, because the university will benefit the entire community of Mbarara. And I must assure you, Your Grace, that MUBS recognizes the importance of religious leaders. We do. We know that even when we're educated, even when we have PhDs and professors, even when we can split hair and count and quantum dynamics, that our power as human beings will stop and the Almighty will carry on. So we know that we need to be in the hands of God. In fact, the choir here, I think you don't know me. Whenever they invite me to speak, they always sing a song called, Lord, I want to be among the number. Do you know it? Why don't you sing one chorus? Because I will tell you why. 1, 2, 3, start. You don't know how to sing. essence God. Stand up and sing. Oh Lord, I want to be a man. Oh, in essence God. When the stars begin to shine, when the stars begin to shine, oh Lord, I want to be that number. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I always want people to sing that song to tell them that even when you are educated, you need to be among the number. I'm among that number, and I'm proud to declare so. Your Grace, thank you so much. What a great sermon. I have learned a lot from your philosophy, from the way you relate education to religious institutions. Indeed, we must work together. You know, it's similar, and above you are worried, I will caution you for having 2 jobs. But you see, when I was in Intari, we used to go to St. Joseph's for coaching in mathematics, I remember. So please support that university. I will also support where I can. It's important that we work together. And I think the bishop talked about this today. Can I congratulate all the people that have been confirmed and those that have been baptized and their relatives and their mothers and parents? Support them. And our students, that's why we teach you business ethics. That's why we teach patriotism. That is why we teach you manners and ways of surviving so that you become useful citizens and not to be educated fools. It is possible. I hope the people that have been confirmed and all of us, we shall live by our faith. The oath, the bishop asked you here, you took an oath. I hope you took it seriously. And you know, you were expected to remain faithful because we are promised a crown of faithfulness at the end of our journeys. It should not be an issue of saying I'm confirmed. No, there's a reason you are confirmed. Be faithful till the end, and I will give you a crown of life. You know that verse in Revelations. That's it. If we had faithful people, this country would be different. This country, even if we had 50% faithful people, 2 years Uganda would develop beyond measure. Or if we said, you people, let us all get saved 2026, 2027. We don't touch government money. We do what is best. Uganda would quickly be a middle income country. Would not need the Sevenomics and all this. We can choose to do it if we chose to. And where does it start from? I think it should start with the people who are educated. And actually the business sector, the business managers, the leadership, and the governance things count a lot for this country. We must start that movement as the business school to be the best citizens in the country. My dear students, I'm happy to see you. The Guild Prime Minister says a few days to come, they will be starting their journey to exit our gates. Please keep working hard. Never be distracted. When you're on a mission to make a difference, you can simply be distracted and you lose your way. Never be distracted when you're on that mission. You know, success is possible, and so is failure. It is possible to be successful, but it is also very possible to be a failure in life. Let us not say you'll be successful. If you don't intend to do so, you will certainly be failure. Choose the other path. My dear students who are living, we have given you enough skills. We have taught you guest lectures like this, I talk to students almost every week. If you have been keen and you have picked the messages, for example, the Archbishop gave you, at one time those dots will be joined and will count. So please just choose to be successful. I tell my students that to write yourself a letter. From here you go home and write yourself a letter. That so and so, I'm David. I wrote myself a letter. When I was still in Tare, Moses Muhwezi, you are from a poor background. After this year, you must go to Makerere. Certainly that was government. And you must do PCO. You must get a master's. You must get a PhD. You must be a professor. And wherever you'll be number one. I'm number one and I'm a professor. I wrote myself a letter. You go and write yourself a letter, an intent letter, and keep checking and controlling yourself and evaluating yourself. This is how you succeed. It must be intentional. The future is not a mystery. It is a total concoction of the decisions, positive decisions you take today. I can assure you. It is not a mystery. It isn't. You would think I've come here to quarrel with you. But it is my duty to give you guidance. As somebody that has experienced life from the deep end to the other end, I am the best person to tell you these things. The new leaders, the old leaders have gone, the new leaders of the chapel, I think you will be able to do well like the others that have left, because they have set a precedent. We expect good leaders, the guild leaders, the chapel leaders, the choir leaders, and everybody. You need to add to what the other ones have left. And you know, God, in his own way, in his mysterious ways, gives you the wisdom to lead once you have been appointed a leader, because after all, leadership is the function of God. And those who are leaving, your season has ended. Seasons are part of God's arrangement. We hope you'll use the skills you have picked here to succeed and to lead other sections in the country. And now you're educated. All of us were educated. What have we added to this world that will sustain humanity? I keep wondering whether we have done a lot. Look at people who invented the aeroplane, the Wright brothers, from zero to invent the aeroplane without internet, without Google. They invented it. People who invented, who said this is gravity and therefore it means this, and used the knowledge now to get many other things. Medicine, the medicine for malaria that had killed people. And many, many innovations to know that a circle is what moves around and therefore motion can't work without a circle. Those breathtaking innovations, people worked on them without internet, without money, without transport. For us, we have internet. We have everything. We have Google. We have AI. What have we added to the cause of humanity that 50 years from now, people will talk about us? You understand what I'm talking about, my dear professors and PhDs? What have, other than conclusions, you conclude this and this, recommendations, turn knowledge into a community good that people can touch We must be able to move from theta and Ramadan and go to another stage that people will touch our products and say, yes, at Simire did this. So we should not be proud. We have not done a lot. I have not done a lot as educated people, because I'm talking to educated people. This is the highest concentration of PhD and degree per square meter. So I have to tell you about these things. And we have a challenge of pride in humanism. Even not saying, thank you, God. That is pride. It brings pride in humanism, and it demeans God. It does. It does. So I think you get what I'm talking about. Aristotle was a very clever person. In all world records, Aristotle is known. But Aristotle noticed that even when I'm recognizing the whole world as the best, I'm not, and opened his mind to learning and did a lot of things thereafter. That's what I mean. At similarly, they may call you professor and you say, I'm powerful. No. Your mind can pick a lot of mystery. There is a lot to learn. You can imagine 250 million miles to reach the moon. We conclude about the moon. What if we went there? What do you think you'd find? What do you think you'd find up there? And that's one planet. That's one planet. So this is what I'm talking about, the educated class. I want us to, I'm talking about humbling ourselves and knowing that there is God. We come to pray. We appreciate our church leaders. We become disciplined. We pick wisdom other than knowledge. And we contribute to our communities. My dear students, don't allow sin to kill you. Don't dance yourselves lame. There's still tomorrow. We have that challenge with the generation. Drugs, you don't care, you abuse, social media. Kindly pick wisdom from MUBS. By the way, even if you did not pick knowledge, this knowledge you will forget on that day of graduation in the Freedom School. I will be there, you will see me in a red gown. You will see me behind there. That's why you will leave this knowledge. You think this 2.5% times what? You remember it after 50 years. You need wisdom that enables you to know what is right and wrong. That will enable you to know the dynamics in the world and know how to manage this. So from MUBS, can you pick wisdom in addition to knowledge? So that you avoid being an educated fool. So that you avoid being an educated fool. And I know people are worried about jobs. At least the business school, 40% of our students get jobs in the first 1 year. We have done that research. I don't think it will be challenged. And the economy is now improving. And for the students who will be moving, who are still continuing, I'm introducing a degree plus one. This is my dream. I even told the president at Chankwanzi, BCom plus one, BBA plus one. You'll come to do BBA. But before you graduate, you must do a course, plumbing, electrical installation, DJing, so that it helps you. It could be the one to give you a job. If a man has done plumbing, the wife has done electrical installation, you may spend a month without paying to these camufus that come to our houses to repair. I am doing that. I've written everywhere, and I'm sure, because when I told people there, the president said, now that professors are starting to think like us, Uganda has a future. So now you can't oppose me. It must work. And I'm even going to Makerere Senate to ensure that we implement this to help you and to help our societies. This is why you need to learn to use your hands, even when you are privileged. I shouldn't forget to tell you. I tell all students, and even my colleagues, the lecturers, the staff, that when you are disadvantaged like me, you had Professor Wao telling you that I took soda at Makerere. You are in Intari, a nice school. You have slippers. Everybody has shoes. But now I don't know how many pairs of shoes I have. I don't know. This is the secret. That when everybody else is walking, you run. Have you heard? When everybody else is walking, you do what? Why should you walk when everybody is walking? You will not be out of the crowd. You will not be a tourist tree in the forest. You come to do interviews with me. You will see that for you as you walk, I'm running. Simple. And let me tell you, this youthful time of yours, all of us, most of the people here, with the unseriousness of Gen Zs, with the challenge of the internet and social media, that our brains are crippled. You are like a cartoon. You see people here, they are like a cartoon. They are not original. Whoever decides to get out of the crowd and run as others walk will rule the world. Will rule the world. You will rule the world if you choose to be unique and different. You will rule the world. That's the message I leave to you, dear President and my dear students. I don't want to say stuff. They will push me. But I'm also telling them because they are my young brothers and sisters. And I hope you'll keep disciplined group. I will be addressing the entire MUBS on 7th of May, I think Thursday. They call it the principal's last lecture for the students who are leaving the university. I will take time to address all of you. I think they should get a Zoom address so that you are on Zoom. The last lecture is meant to give you a whole spectrum of what you expect after the university. I invite you to that lecture. And to the CAO and the administration of Mbarara, I have thanked you so much. Thank you for giving us that land. We are going to plan the other financial year, not this coming one, to put a building there. I had expected more money. Government didn't give me all of it, but we are going to put a building there in that year. It's not far, don't worry. We need a permanent home in Mbarara, so it will happen. And the other systems, Your Grace, we are trying hard to ensure that we have a competence-based learning. Professor Baho is managing it very well. I want you to appreciate him. He's doing a good job so that our students are the best students and are relevant when they get out of the university. I know, Your Grace, we have not had recruitment for some time. Government had stopped me, but I think I will get permission soon. Then we shall formally engage a full-time chaplain for for the Catholic group. So I think this will happen, and we shall be happy to have a full-time chaplain to keep here to guide students. This will be done. It's not far, it will be done. All my staff, everybody here, thank you so much. Thank you for welcoming me. I always feel at home when I'm in Mbarara. I have memories of Mbarara, and I'm happy that I'm welcomed here. May God's blessings and grace follow you, and may the God of Jacob scatter the darkness before your path. Thank you so much. God bless you.